This is to inform you that the Vice President is under house arrest and he will be investigated. The outcome of the investigation will be known to you.
The peace agreement in South Sudan hangs in the balance as the government has accused Vice President Riek Machar of trying to stir up rebellion. Machar, whose President Salva Kiir's long-time rival, is under house arrest. South Africa has called on all actors in South Sudan to prioritize a peaceful resolution to the crisis.
We don't want South Sudan to go back to full-scale war. And one of the things that we'll do once things settle down, we will consider once again visiting South Sudan with the Minister of DERCO.
The African Union Commission is sending a high-level delegation of the AU Panel of the Wise to Juba to deal with instability in the country. The panel supports the implementation of the Revitalized Agreement on the resolution of the conflict in South Sudan.
I've had a discussion with the Deputy President, and I've also had a discussion with the President on the matter. And we will soon announce what steps as a country we will be taking. But we are concerned about the precarious situation that the revitalized peace agreement is in. And we are of the view that we cannot allow it to collapse. We continue to call on the parties to the revitalized peace agreement to respect its terms, to maintain peace, to work towards ensuring that the conditions are created that must take South Sudan to their first ever general elections. So we are indeed seized with the matter, and as I've said, we will soon announce the steps within the course of this week what South Africa will be doing in supporting the peace effort to call for this escalation, which we continuously call for all the parties to return and ensure that the revitalized peace agreement is respected by all.
South Sudan Vice President Machar is on record stating that he's committed to sustaining the peace accord.
I have not violated any provisions of the agreement. It is the government that has violated the agreement. Ask them, where are they taking us? My team is in Juba. Soon we will send more teams to Juba for dissemination of the peace agreement. There is no way except implementing this peace agreement.
Juba also says they want long-lasting peace, but the Vice President must be held accountable.
The President did this in order to save the agreement. All these efforts which are being exerted and all these games which were being played around are games which are meant to derail the agreement. There are events, all that took place is to ensure that the agreement does not go ahead, that the agreement collapses, so that we don't go for elections.
South Sudan, which became independent in 2011, signed a peace deal in 2018 that's ended a civil war between forces loyal to Kiir and Machar. Khayelihle Khumalo, SABC News, Johannesburg.